vitamins. What's the shit rap today? It's like I need to make a video about something. There's some issue that I needed to address, but then I couldn't remember until I came out here and saw why I needed to remember, make a video and talk about Shinogi Zukuri and reiterate and reinforce the things about this knife that are what make it exceptionally great in the market that I'm in. I don't think all my peers, colleagues, professionals, and friends are necessarily tapping into the same market as I am. We are, but we aren't. We're doing different things, which is great because options and opportunity and variety. You don't want to bottleneck the door of self-defense, fighting knives, EDC, multi-purpose tools, all that stuff, because then it just becomes cloudy and cluttered, and the competition of that is overwhelming. While I'm talking about that, specifically fighting knives and hunting knives are and aren't what I make. So that with that being said, if you're looking for a dedicated purpose fighting knife, you could ask me and I could make a recommendation based on your needs and desires, styles and tastes, because I know a lot of people. And if I don't make what you're looking for, I don't have a problem pointing you in the right direction. I'm not going to replicate and copy what other makers make. You know, if you like something they make and for whatever reason don't want to buy from them, I'm not gonna be the guy that does that. I hate it when I see it. I hate it when my stuff gets replicated. And I hate it when I see other makers, whether we're friends or not, if somebody comes up with an original thing and other people start tapping into that very specific market of whatever that knife is, people started making Shinogi Zukuris, I'd be pissed. I'm not going to do that to other people because I have integrity, creativity, and I'm not a knockoff. What you see is what you get, genuine, authentic. Where were we? Where's my measuring stuff? So looks like it's like right from the tip to the bottom of that is 7¼ inches. Does that seem small? Does that seem like a small knife? Gotta take some more vitamins. My jelly beans. I need them to function. Hey. 7¼ inches. What's great about that, and the need and everything else that fulfills, is this is a lot of knife. I use this phrase often, a lot of knife in a small package. These are going to be basically from here on out. Ninja Turtle knife is going to be 1/8 inch thick, 7 1/4, 7 1/2. That batch of 20, some of them are a little longer, so if you like that knife but are getting upset that I'm making the handle so small, you need a longer one, bigger one. There will be some of those available with a longer grip. Did we measure the blade? From the Turk to the tip, 4 inches. So that's 3 1/4, 3 1/2. And I can shift that a little bit. But 7 1/4 to 7 1/2 inches is super concealable. It's blends in with your clothes. It basically disappears when you're wearing it. And there have been a few times, day or so ago, I was doing something, had to take it off, moving stuff. Just needed that little bit of extra clearance to slide through. Then I forget that it's there, but I actually have one on me, and it's there. I always have it. Let's see what my size is while we're just talking. Thank you, everybody. It's very flattering to hear that 3 1/4 on that. Very flattering to know that you actually like listening to me talk. My hands aren't as big as I thought they were. 3 1/2. Wow. Don't judge. Anyway, that fits in my hands very well. And as an 1/8 inch, they're going to be 1/8 and 3/16, so a little bit thicker. That makes it super tough and strong. There's a little flex, I can see it. For the package that is, it's not a razor blade. It's not a katana. It's a Quakin. It's a Tanto. It's a dagger. It's also very lightweight and concealable and fits in there like that. And that's one of the most important things, is being able to have this, because I'm not going to have a katana on me. I don't even own one. When things pop off, and if you're just casually wearing this thing throughout your life and a situation does happen that you need it, all of a sudden fruit-nado pops off, tornado full of fruit, and you're just casually standing there minding your own business. It's ready. And nobody will think that, hey, that nerd with the Hello Kitty bag, watch him, he's probably got something on him. They're not going to be thinking that. They're not going to be targeting you and, people who carry. I've heard this, especially in open carry environments. You go in to, hit the joint, and you walk in, and you're like, that guy has a gun on him, that guy has a gun on him. They're not, people in that situation or environment or bank or something. They're not standing there being proactively countering whatever may or may not be coming. They're like, I'm secure because I have a gun on me. But when you're getting surprised from behind, you immediately become a target. If we're determined to rob this place and we come in there and I see 2 people with guns, we might as well shoot them before they get a chance to respond. And that theory and ideology of surprise mother is really what this is, because it's so much knife for its size, and carries and disappears on your person very, very easily, even in your pocket. And you can attach this a number of different ways, using clips or bobby pins, or some really, really simple things that are common and at your disposal. Attach one of these holes inside here, then boom, downward draw. Ah, my armpit's itchy. So, yeah, that's really it. Anything bigger than that, just, it prints real hard. It makes you a target in those environments where things are about to go down, like that guy's likely to shoot back, or that guy's likely to stab me. Pop them off first and then move on to what you're doing. So the less people know, the better. And it's not the most end all be all self-defense fighting knife because it's an aggressive knife. It is the perfect thing because of how it basically just blends in and is so usable on all of these different levels as a knife and a tool. It's not going to break when you stab stuff. It's going to slice if you keep it maintained. Like my edges, I'm pretty hard on them because I can be, and I want to know what limits I can push them to. I abuse my stuff much harder than I expect or anticipate you guys. Nonetheless, I still build these to be combat grade, battle worthy. If I knew in advance that I was going into a hot zone and things were going to get live real quick, I would absolutely have one of these on me. No doubt. If I was going into a fight and knew that was going to happen, I would bring one of these. I'm not going to up the ante without the level of threat. It still needs to be justified.